Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So, in today's video, I want to talk about a principle, a phenomenon, something that has been occurring with me time and time again in my entrepreneurship journey. And I recorded a video last year that talked about the same exact concept. And in today's video, I want to kind of validate that this concept is real again. You see, when I started my entrepreneurship journey about 2 years ago and a few months, it was pretty exciting. It was this new adventure that I was getting into. And I learned a lot of stuff throughout the years. I began with an Instagram theme page side hustle, and I then went on to get into AI and learn about AI development. And so I used my skills that I learned from the Instagram business to develop an AI software, which I've been developing for the past like 1.5 years now. And yeah, to this day, still am. And I started marketing it recently. But the point I want to drive here is that exactly the same time last year, I talked about this concept where we go through the seasons of earning and the seasons of learning. And whenever we are learning a new concept or a new skill that's required in our business, we kind of hit a plateau, or maybe our income drops in the season because we're focused on learning and not on earning. Now, what is earning? It's when you apply what you learn. So it's kind of a cycle that goes something like this. But it also goes something like this, where you go up, like in income, let's say, and then you drop a little bit, and then you go up and then drop, then up and drop. And I think in the beginning of each entrepreneur's journey, this cycle looks something more like this, where your income increases and then it drops to zero, and then increases and drops to zero. And it keeps on, hopping and bouncing and dropping, bouncing, dropping, until you start to like go up, and then it drops to a certain level that cannot be broken, and then it increases and then drops, etc. It looks like the Bitcoin chart, if you know it. So let me actually pull it up here. So if we want to search Bitcoin chart all time chart here, you can see here in the small time frame between 2014 all the way to like 2017, Bitcoin was bouncing, like going up and then dropping, bouncing and then bounces and bounces and bounces, etc. All the way to 2018, when boom, it makes the breakthrough. Then it drops. Then boom, up and then down, up, down, boom, up, down, up, down. And right now it's in the process of making like an all-time high, right? So I think our journey as entrepreneurs, as business owners, if we want to do something great and out of the ordinary, we will be facing those like ups and downs. And oftentimes, like most of the times, those ups and downs will be kind of stable and within a limited range. But once we make the breakthrough, which as you can see here, it kind of broke out from this range, boom, all the way to here. This is when this represents when we make a lot of money exponentially, let's say, or we find a lot of success with the thing that we built or we designed, Now, what does this have to do with my journey and your journey as well? Well, I've been in this exact phase here where I haven't had a huge breakthrough yet. And, I had some ups in income where I was making like middle four figures a month, and then dropping to zero, and then up and down. And an example of this was, I remember on December 2023, I made like 1K with my new skill set, which was in AI. And then after this, for like the next 3 to 4 months, I wasn't making any money. But then my income started to increase. It went from zero all the way to like $5,000 in a single month. And then it hit a plateau where I was making on average like $2,000. And then boom, it dropped. And right now I'm at the phase where I haven't made any income for like 2 months. $0 generated from my business. And why is that? It's because throughout this entire time, like last year, I was building and refining the software. And this year, in the beginning of it, I started learning the skill of marketing. And this includes, you know, marketing on YouTube, on Instagram, and copywriting. I'm learning the skill of copywriting as well, which is a very essential one I decided to learn. And now, although there might be people who have been in this game for more than 2 years and are making more money than me, I'm fine with it because every person's journey looks different. And although you see like a lot of those successful people out there sharing how they made those millions of dollars within a few months or weeks of starting their business, oftentimes they don't tell you their full story, which most of the time it looks something like this, where it began very straight, very linear, without any sharp breakthroughs. And then at some point in their journey, they make the breakthrough. And this is what they market the most, while like hiding this part here of failing and succeeding at a very like micro scale. And you can think about it as a tree. You know, a tree, it looks something like this in the beginning, where you plant it and then you water it, and gradually it starts growing and growing and growing, growing and sprouting. You know, there are some types of trees that sprout just suddenly, and this is where they gain also like the rapid growth. So each person's journey looks different. And to me, I understand that although other people have made like a lot of money with the same time they've been in this journey for, I've been building my skills on how to build a good product for the past like 2 years. And this skill doesn't make a lot of money in the short term, but in the long term, it has a huge payoff. And right now, I'm learning the skill of how to sell a good product. So as I learn this skill and as I start using it and becoming better at it, I will start seeing like a lot of results. And as the market starts to favor the product that I've built, this is when the market alone like organically markets it, and people will start coming in numbers, and they will stack up. You know, one person refers like my product to two people, and two people refer it to four, and four refer it to eight. And you know, the exponentiality starts to kick in, and we see what happened here with Bitcoin, this exponential growth, you know? So yeah, I see my journey as this one, and I wanna look at this video a few months from now and say, yes, I knew this would happen. I predicted the future. I was able to simulate it, because I know that even though right now I'm not making any money, it's cool. I'm still the same. I'm even better than I was when I was making money, but I'm still growing. I'm in the process of growing, and I understand that it has a lot of its ups and downs, and I still haven't hit my breakthrough yet in my journey. So I hope this message is kind of motivational, and I hope that you see how the laws of nature work and understand that we are part of nature. Like, something that I had before was I tried to defy the laws of nature. I thought I was special. I had this ego in me that told me, hey, like you can become the best in the world just suddenly and without any like effort and time put into the game. But as I grow and experience more, I understand that success comes from those tough moments and from surpassing those tough moments and just surviving in the game enough till you make the breakthrough, like Bitcoin did, you know? So, yeah, hope this is motivational, and I'll be sharing more of those principles and natural laws with you, and kind of trying to relate them to how they affect our journey towards success. And success can look different to you and to me. To me, success is living a good life, knowing that every day I'm waking up and doing my best, becoming the best version of myself, which I know might sound cliche because everyone says it, but it's true because you live your best days when you know that you've done what you need to do to improve and to reach the best version of yourself. So that's success to me, just doing my best, and I think the rest will like lay out to me. And yeah, I hope you also achieve your type of success. And if you haven't attained it yet, then know that it's with time that it comes. So just keep going, just keep building, keep following the habits that you've set for yourself to make sure that you reach the destination that you want to reach. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I ask from you is to take care of yourselves, take risks, and I hope to see you in the next one.